Basketball game? Crushed it. And the day's just getting started. Now, kicking it with my crew. When I need a quick snack, Go-Go Squeeze Active Fruit Blend with electrolytes pouches are always in the starting lineup. Made with real fruit and select electrolytes. And so tasty. From workouts to hangouts to whatever's next, I go with Go-Go Squeeze Active. Snag yours on your next store run. Available on Amazon.
Welcome to How to Survive, the show that teaches you how to survive the stuff that can kill you.
Like great white sharks, or not dialing 911, or murder.
Oh my God.
Murder could kill you.
It really, I mean, it's like the definition.
100% of the time.
100%.
Look out. Look out for that.
That was so unexpected.
I'm so glad we're warning people about it finally.
Keep an eye
Remain
out
calm.
for that murder.
Yeah.
Before you're going to be murdered.
And the stuff that just makes you wish you were dead.
Like being sued by Trump, or being a male in your 20s, or Christian camp.
You know what? Murder almost always makes me wish I was dead too.
Yeah, same. So weird how we're like similar like that. You know what really kills it?
197 episodes to say.
I love it so much.
Our theme song.
It murders.
It does.
Ground is shaking under our feet. Mountains on fire, flooding in the street. Can't breathe the air, can't fight the feeling. Gobbling down Xanax ain't the way to be dealing. Gotta do better than just getting high. We gotta stick together if we're gonna survive. Ooh, how to survive. Ooh, how to survive.
Hello.
Oh, hi, Danielle.
How are you?
I'm thrilled to be here.
The reason I was staring into space is because I have a song in my head and I can't figure out what it is.
Oh.
Oh, I know it is. It's Coolio. Okay.
Oh.
Cause
Coolio is always in your head.
Because before the show we said situation.
Yes.
So I was thinking, we got the situation. I'm a slave to the do. I don't do.
Okay.
Too much television watching got me chasing dreams.
I don't know that song.
I'm an educated fool with money on my mind. You know what I'm talking about.
It's Gangsta's Paradise.
Yeah.
Oh, I was going to say, is Coolio Gangsta's Paradise? But then I felt embarrassed and I was going to be wrong. And then it turns out that was the song you were just rapping.
I think he's exclusively Gangsta's Paradise.
No, there was one more song. I can't remember.
Does he have the little braids?
He did. Yeah. He died.
He died?
He died. It did.
I just have to take this in. What happened?
I don't know, but there is a line in that song or the other song about if I live to see 24.
That was like the da-da-da-da-da-da-da. Is that the chorus? I'm really whiting it up, aren't I?
That
I don't think
doesn't
you could
sound.
get whiter.
I just
don't
music-act
know.
that song like nobody's
That
business.
was just some half and half came pouring into our coffee of discussion. I don't know. Was it a heart thing? I can't remember why he died.
It was not a heart thing, no.
like
was
a
it drugs?
gunshot to the heart.
He died in 2022 at 59. So we doubled up that song, basically.
Yeah.
A little bit more than
He
that,
exceeded his
actually.
expectations.
Accidental overdose of fentanyl, heroin, and methamphetamine.
Oh, Jesus
Oh my
Christ.
gosh. Those you can't mix those things together.
Oh, one at a time, fellas.
Please. I mean, any of those on their own can do enough to kill you.
Right. Oh, man. That's too
Jeez.
bad. I liked him.
Yeah.
But boy, that sounds like a.
He had a hard night.
Yeah.
He was really
That was
hitting
his worst night ever.
It really was.
Um,
Wow.
and you know, well, we talked for some reason we talked about Stevie Wonder last week, but it's a Stevie Wonder song originally.
I love Stevie Wonder.
But it's, what is it called? Something in Paradise. I always forget what it's called because it's such a strange title.
The Stevie Wonder song?
The
Yeah.
original. Yeah.
Something's Paradise. It's like,
Lollipop's Paradise.
yep.
Right? It's a song about lollipops.
Do you know Mika,
Mika.
the singer? British
Pastime
singer?
Paradise.
Pastime Paradise. You would never think of that.
Sounds familiar.
Mika had the song Lollipop. He's fantastic. I only know a couple of his songs, but they're fantastic.
Maybe I don't.
Look up Grace Kelly. The song Grace Kelly.
I know
You're
her.
gonna. Yeah. Did you know she was a recording artist?
I didn't.
After she died?
I did not know that. I knew she died in a car accident.
Yeah,
And,
another one of those car accidents.
She was one of the Hitchcock cool blondes.
Yep,
treated badly by Hitchcock.
By Hitch. Yeah.
Oh, Hitch.
Yeah, I guess after you're treated like that, you're like, I'll take the prince.
Yeah, I think I'll go be a princess instead.
What did he do? Was he sexually harassing them, or
I think he was mean to them,
berating them? Yeah,
you know, just like that kind of mean boss who's like, I'm not going to be able to have sex with you, so I'm just going to yell at you.
Right.
We've all had that boss.
Tell me about it.
It's us,
Garen. We've told you to wear tighter shirts.
Well, before we
do not want
before we started
putting a sweater on a
recording,
noodle.
what'd you say?
Putting a sweater on a noodle.
Oh my God, putting a sweater on a noodle.
That sounds cute.
It
really
sound
does.
cute.
I like my pasta to be adorable.
Before we started recording, Chris said Garen was her bitch, so I guess you're just following suit.
If Garen recorded all of the things we said, he would have a lawsuit.
Yeah, he would for sure.
It feels like all the things that I've experienced, I'm taking out on Garen.
Yeah, you're one episode away from being told you have rough heels.
Well, I got to save it, you know?
No man's going to marry you, Garen.
Got to get
these heels.
No,
with
get to the petty.
So for months, Oliver and I have been like, well, we want to see the bear because we're just curious about how it is. And I see everyone trashing it on Facebook. I'm just so curious.
You didn't see any of it?
No, I mean this season.
Oh, this season. Okay, because I was like, I feel like we've talked about it.
Yeah, no.
Yeah.
And Jimmy was like, I'm out.
Yeah.
So I got Hulu. I also got Hulu because Project Runway started again.
Oh, I want to know what you think because I saw our friend Julie Brister and she was like, are you watching Project Runway? I need to talk to somebody about it. And I was like, no, but I know Danielle will be.
Yeah. So Oliver and I watched the first episode. It was everything we hate about the show. The minute he did this thing where you've watched it all, right?
Yeah, where he does this.
Where he puts his hand on his chest and does sign language for I'm sorry.
Yeah.
We were both like, no, we can't we can't go through this. And I feel like a weight has been lifted from me because I feel like I never have to watch it again.
Yeah.
It was so everything you know about, and then like this guy who's their uncle's Oliver Platt's sidekick. He works on computers, so they call him Computer. I'm like, come on, no one can have a name. Like, it's just so annoying. So we're done.
Yeah, I don't need to go back to it. I think I'm okay.
I didn't finish the third season.
Yeah. It's just funny how a show can be like, you're so into it.
Yeah. And
then it just goes off a cliff. And, well, last season was really bad. I mean, like, nothing happened.
Yeah. It's like they go, we did this thing and now we want to try this other thing.
Yeah.
And you're like, I liked what you were doing before.
Or we're just going to do more of the part that was a little bit. Now we're going to make that the whole thing.
Yes. We're sprinkling, like we're this kind of show, but sometimes we sprinkle in this pretension. Mm-hmm. No, we're all pretension.
Yeah.
No thanks.
I did finish season 2 of The Americans. I know we have to get going. That daughter is so fucking annoying.
She is. You mean the actress?
The character.
The character.
Like, I don't know what. It was very obnoxious. And then the villain of that season was infuriatingly stupid.
Wait, who's the villain?
I don't remember.
It's just that guy, that Navy guy that they turned, and then he's like, "You killed my friends, so I'm going to come after you." He comes across the world to get.
I don't remember.
I don't either.
It's
remember.
Stupid. I'm like, this is.
But wait, are you not enjoying it?
No, I mean everything around it is so good
that
you can take that. It's just it's literally the guy's on like 5 episodes.
Okay,
and he's some super. It seems like he's a super soldier Terminator.
Okay, yeah,
it's weird, but even with that little complaint, it's still so good that you're like, well, I can't not.
Yeah,
everything else around it is so good that I can't
yes.
not. And season 3, he's long gone, so I'm
okay. You're
already back all the way back in. It's just such a.
Is the daughter
hiccup.
Is the daughter getting better?
She
is she religious yet?
That's what it. Yeah,
that's what's
she's
happening.
But now they want to. I don't want to. Can I spoil a 15-year-old show?
Yes, this will be in the.
They want to turn her to an agent or whatever. Like that's the new.
Oh,
sorry, guys.
It's okay.
How dare you?
I'm a Russian spy.
Talking about the Americans.
I know.
And your phone's going to go off like a spy. Now the Russians want to make her a agent.
Okay.
Like, all right, well, that's kind of interesting, I guess. But she's annoying as fuck, so you're probably going to kill her anyway. But we'll see.
All right, I'm just going to say something very quick about a different show.
Say it as fast as you can.
Okay.
I'm just kidding. Take your time.
So you guys don't watch The Gilded Age, right?
No.
Okay. The whole thing about The Gilded Age is that literally nothing happens.
Yes.
Like nothing happens. Nothing happens. It's just like this ball or that ball.
Yes.
Or this. Okay. So at the end of last week, this 6th tier character who like you don't even know his name.
Yeah.
He's talking to the 5th tier character because
Okay.
they're homosexual lovers.
Yes.
And
Do they use that voice?
no, it's just I assume that's what they would say at the time or something. I know they wouldn't be Southern.
That was so funny to me.
So they're talking on the street, and the main guy, who again is a 5th tier character,
Yes.
his name is Oscar, says to who knows what his name is,
Yeah.
Thank you so much, you've been so helpful, because he's helped him with a bunch of things. The guy walks into the street and gets run over by a fucking horse and carriage, and it is the funniest fucking thing you've ever. You know how every time someone gets hit by a car in a movie, it's funny, like
Yeah.
even when it's not supposed to be, because the person goes flying.
Right.
Okay, imagine that, but it's a horse.
You can certainly hear that coming.
Right?
Oh my God. Yeah.
So
how does
he
that happen unexpectedly?
He doesn't hear it. The guy, his
It's not a Prius.
This is my electric horse.
his boyfriend is looking at him in the street, doesn't say anything. The driver doesn't say anything. And it's so fake looking because it's like CGI'd.
Yeah.
Oliver doesn't watch the show, but I'm like, Oliver, I just have to show you something. So I showed him and he started cracking up. He's like, I have to watch that again. I have to watch that again because it's so
God.
stupid. And it was just so, I texted Matt Belknap and Elise Belknap because I know they watch it. And I was like, did you guys laugh as hard as I did? It's so funny. It's like it's like they got letters saying nothing ever happens on the show. So they're just like, well, let's just cartoonishly kill a character that no one cares about.
Yeah.
It's
I got to see
so
this clip.
You got to see it.
I got to see it.
It's
I got to see it.
absurd.
That's amazing.
You guys have got the quietest horse in the neighborhood. You'll never know.
He's got mufflers on his hooves.
Little slippers.
He wears Uggs.
I know you like here. Oh my God. So funny.
You know what that sounds like? A real emergency.
Oh, damn. She did it.
Somebody would have called 911, but guess what? They didn't have it back then.
No.
So today, this is going to be very special. You know why?
Why?
Because this episode was submitted by a listener. And I'm not talking about the request for the episode. I'm talking about all of the research.
What?
That's right.
Wait, we can do that? We can have someone else do the research?
It happened.
I guess we know how Chris got through high school.
I guess. Chris is farming out her work.
Eric Anderson, one of our listeners, is a 911 operator / police dispatcher.
Wow. Cool. Thank you, Eric.
And he sent this in, and we're going to do
I love it.
This today, thanks to Eric. So
were you holding on to this until you had a really busy week and couldn't do research?
I was like, this is so great. We're going to do it.
I love it.
And it's really, really interesting.
Anyone else wants to do that,
guys,
please feel free.
Anytime you want to do our work for us, we will happily take it. Kristine, Danielle, and Garen.
Yeah.
I listen to a lot of podcasts, and yours is one of my favorites.
Aw,
this is from Eric. I hope you find this topic interesting. Here's a little background on Eric. He says, I've been a police dispatcher / 911 operator for almost 30 years.
Oh my gosh.
For most of this, I have been a one-on-one field trainer for dispatch trainees, and the last 3 years, I have been focused primarily on teaching in a police dispatch academy. So he is an expert at this. We're not just getting, from some goofball.
Right.
The opinions I express here are not those of my dispatch center, my agency, or my community.
Okay.
He's keeping his side of the street clean. So he's going to share with us how to survive calling 911.
Okay.
This is really actually such good information.
I mean, Chris, you and I know how to call 911 because we watch that documentary on a weekly basis. So for everybody else who's not aware of how to call 911.
Oh my God.
If you guys didn't listen to the bonus, if you're not in our Patreon yet, and you haven't heard the amazing story of Peter Krause's character, his backstory, I'm sad for you because what a story.
It sounds like an amazing show.
And Danielle, last night we watched another episode and we got this story. I'm not going to give all of it, but Garen knows it, about how he has this plan about all the lives he's going to save.
Peter Krause.
And then that he gets to the end, he gets to die because he saved them. But then he has this blood test and gets this shocking news about his blood.
He has
Chef's
AIDS.
kiss. I wish. Oh. No, I don't wish AIDS on anyone.
He has some sort of blood disease that will make him never be able to die?
It's good. He has good blood.
Good blood.
Yeah.
Okay.
And he's so mad about it. It's so...
Wait, are you kidding?
No, it's...
He's mad because he wants to die and his blood is too good?
So now he has to help all these babies. He's going to save thousands and thousands of lives.
Oh, because he's going to donate blood.
Yeah, so now he can't go through with this plan of like canceling out all the people he killed by saving like 122 lives, and then his slate is clean and he can end his life. So now he can't do it because he's got to stay alive because he's got this good blood.
So he's got... Jesus Christ.
Danielle, it's...
Wow.
It's just...
This is a rich tapestry of emotions.
It's like, it makes me laugh so hard because it's so ridiculous. And
they're going to hang the show in German castles. So they keep that beautiful tapestry.
I want you to join us, Danielle.
You know what? It might just be, I've been watching a lot of Columbo at night.
Yeah.
And I'm eventually going to run out. So
you got to
get very stupid fun.
I love it.
It is
entertaining.
It's very stupid fun.
Nonsense.
Okay. So first we're going to go into a little background on 911 because we love history. 911 was first available in the U.S. in 1967 and is the primary emergency number in the U.S., Canada, and Mexico.
Did you think earlier or later?
I don't know.
I thought later.
I don't either.
I don't know why.
But we both like gasped.
Yeah, like
I think
67.
I think it's that. What did they do before 67?
Well, I don't remember 911 being a thing when I was a kid.
Are you serious?
You know how I grew up.
They didn't have police in your town.
No, they just burned you with cigarettes.
I think that's pretty wild that it. Well, wait a second. When does 1 Adam 12 take place? Anyway,
you just called local police, I would have thought.
Okay. You have to look up the number in the yellow pages.
You had it written
police.
next to your phone in the kitchen,
That's
stuck
true.
on the wall, right?
Remember the poison center?
Yeah.
Hit the thing a bunch of times.
Yeah.
Operator 572.
Yeah.
You had to use that voice.
Yeah.
I think you had to. It's the only way the phone picked it up.
Piccadilly 528.
XRQ. In Europe, they use 112. And fun fact, if you call 112 in the U.S., it should forward you to 911.
Oh, wow.
Isn't that cool?
But it's in England.
Yeah. It's going to take a while for them to get to you.
And then the sirens sound different.
They sound British. In the UK, they use 999. In Australia, they use 000.
Oh, that's probably smarter.
In Russia, 911 calls you. It's a nice joke from him.
That's a really good joke.
That's a good one. In Russia, actually, they call 112.
Okay.
When you call 911, it should automatically route to the public safety answering point that you are currently in. So if you're traveling in the U.S. and you call 911 from your cell phone, you should get the local 911 comm center, not your hometown. Right?
Yeah.
Which obviously makes sense. If you're calling from a cell phone, the 911 operator should be able to see your GPS coordinates, but the accuracy of your exact location being known depends on how many cell towers are in the vicinity and some other technical factors. Eric knows we're not smart enough to understand those.
Thank you, Eric. I really appreciate that.
We appreciate that. If you are in a city, it should be fairly accurate. If you are in the woods someplace, it could be a circle of uncertainty a mile or more in diameter.
Circle of Uncertainty. That's
Isn't that a band?
Yeah, I think so.
Like they're very 80s and had a lot of like songs about math.
Yeah. It was weird.
Yeah. I think guys liked them a lot. You know, it's kind of like Yes.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
You had a Yes album. You also had a Circle of Uncertainty album.
Yeah. Prog rock.
Oh, that's the word I was looking for that I couldn't think of. Words. In the U.S., any phone with power can call 911. If you let your kids use your old cell phone to play games or whatever, even if you have no service and no SIM card in the phone, it can still call 911.
Awesome.
And does. And because it's no longer initialized in the system with a telephone number, the 911 operator can't call it back.
Oh, that's bad.
I think so. When should you call 911? If someone is injured or if something is happening now, call 911. Like if you're in the middle of an emergency.
Yeah.
The alternate number 311 in most of the USA will usually go through a phone tree queue and be answered if there are no 911 calls coming through. When time matters, call 911.
Huh.
So you have to call all the other students' parents first, and then it gets you to 911?
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't get it.
I don't either, but I was
It's like
playing
some sort
along.
of phone tree, but I still don't understand it.
I don't know.
Okay.
They can't all be winners, Danielle.
No, you're right.
You know, you just got to keep hitting, right?
You miss
can't give
100%
up.
of the shots you don't take.
Exactly. If you see that drunk driver, call 911. If someone is walking around with a machete looking sketchy, call 911.
Oh, that's Garen's neighborhood.
It totally is. If you're having chest pain, call 911. Worst case, some cranky 911 operator will give you the alternate number to call and you'll feel scolded. I apologize on their behalf. I try my best not to scold folks and train my call takers not to scold people.
Because people are calling for the wrong reasons?
Yes.
Oh, aren't there always like, you hear some story of someone who is like, my pizza didn't come on time, and they call 911 or something?
Yes.
Yeah.
When I was looking for a story, there was a lot of articles about like craziest or silliest, and it was
Right.
like, I don't have a boyfriend.
Right.
Help me find a boyfriend. Like,
Does that work?
Well, you might as well try it, Garen.
yeah, when they were like, this isn't the number to call, that she said, please send a police over, preferably male and single.
Oh, my God.
Right.
Yeah.
So, you know, most people, here's some news you can use.
Okay.
He really put this together for me.
I love it.
Look, anybody, like I said, wants to put together our research for us.
Oh, my God, that's so
They'll
funny.
know more than we will whether or not we've already done it. So
That's true.
Most people will only call 911. Yes, go
You
ahead.
know what? We didn't ask. This guy just did this.
We just did it.
I love the initiative.
I love it. I love it. You know, it shows a real go-getter kind of attitude.
Right.
Most people only call 911 once or twice in their entire lifetime.
Oh, have you ever called 911?
I have only once, and I hope I never have to again.
Have you ever called 911?
yes, when I was a kid, I was up north with my mom and her husband, and his mom was on a porch swing, and it broke her. It fell on her leg.
Oh,
and broke her leg.
God.
So we had to call 911 to get someone to come help her.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yikes.
Yeah. Wow. I forgot I called 911. So you just asked me that.
I think the only time I did was what I mentioned when my dad had COVID and I just landed in New York
Yes.
and found out, oh, I just called New York's 911.
Yeah.
And I think my memory is that they just transferred me. Somehow they
Yes.
got me to the LA 911.
Yeah. They're really good at things.
Yeah.
As a 911 operator, police dispatcher, I don't expect anyone to be an expert caller, but if you keep some things in mind, it might make the experience easier for you. Here are the tips. Are you ready?
Yeah.
Number 1, know where you are. That's always going to be the first question. What is the location of your emergency? If the phone disconnects, I can send help to your location, even if I don't know exactly what the problem is. If you can't tell me your location, there are some tools I can use to find you, but they're not perfect. Even if the tech is working and I can see you are calling from a building like a hotel, it won't tell me what floor you were on or which room number it is, etc. So nothing beats you telling me where you are. If you don't know a street address or a set of cross streets, find a landmark or business name. Help me find you. Now, see, people make fun of me for always like counting the number of doors or whatever when I'm in my hotel room, but I'll be able to tell the 911 operator.
You're going to call 911 and say, I'm at the Hyatt, go up 7 floors, and then walk 8 doors down?
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't know why.
You wouldn't know the room number? You would just... Okay.
Room 8, ma'am? Yep. That's it. Room
Also,
208.
Also,
yes.
it's room 208. I'm on the plane and I'm 7 seats back from the exit row. Find me 30,000 feet in the air. Slowly going fast through the air. Okay, number 2, keep calm. Or as we like to say, remain calm. Okay, that's going to be a heavier lift depending on what the emergency is, but take a breath and focus on your role in this. You are telling me what the problem is so I can send the right type and amount of help. Number 3, when asked, what is the emergency, keep it simple and then let the operator ask the questions. Examples of keeping it simple. My neighbor just stabbed my cousin with a screwdriver. Grandma fell down the stairs.
Yeah.
My husband is naked in his backyard, setting a tree on fire. I like that he's in his backyard because in this case, clearly she's left him.
She is distancing herself.
He's in his backyard. My daughter ate a strawberry and is having difficulty breathing. I just shot my wife.
Yep. That makes sense because if you've ever listened to a call-in radio show, people are fucking idiots. They cannot get to the point.
No.
So this is actually very good advice.
Or if you've just ever hung out in a group of people who aren't your cool friends.
Right.
And people are telling stories and you're like, oh my God.
Get to the point.
People do not fucking know how to tell a story.
We don't need all this background.
Yeah. Get to the good part.
Yeah.
Practicing
your mind. Get to the good blood.
Yeah. Get to the dirty stuff. If you start blurting an entire story, I was born on a misty morning in 1975, and after my dad went to jail, my mom and I live with my grandmother and my cousin Jim. Like, sounds like my family. I always suspected my aunt drank when she was pregnant with Jim, which explains why he has such a temper and drinks so much himself. Anyway, he was playing foosball in our garage when he got all mouthy with our neighbor Chauncey. All that's going to happen is I'm going to interrupt you immediately after you say 1975 and ask what is going on today.
Right.
Then interrupt you again until you get to my cousin has been stabbed.
Right.
Okay.
Put an ellipses in your story.
Yes. 4. The questions will vary depending on what kind of emergency you are reporting. If it's a disturbance-related call, I'll ask you about weapons and injuries and whether the disturbance is physical or verbal, and if there are any kids present, if anyone has been drinking or taking drugs, what everyone looks like, and what they're wearing, etc. Why does he want to know what they're wearing? He just wants to know that.
He's a little dirty.
You'll reach a point where you'll want to say, stop asking questions, just get here.
Yes.
In most cases, the person on the phone with you is not the person dispatching the first responders.
Okay.
So they're not going anywhere. So they don't need to get off the phone. The 911 operator types the call into the computer-aided dispatch, CAD, program on their computer, and the dispatch responsibilities for that area will read the call on their computer and dispatch.
Okay, that's very good to know.
The appropriate help. Even in very small agencies where the operator is also dispatching officers on the radio, answering questions does not delay a response. So like they're asking you the questions and they're just already typing in like send, fire department, send emergency, send police, right? You might get transferred to another agency. My agency answers all 911 calls in my community, but if a caller has a medical or a fire department problem, I'm going to connect them to another dispatch center to talk to a fire or a medic. Mm-hmm. So this should all be pretty seamless, but it takes a few seconds. If it's a life-threatening situation where it's medic or a fire, he's going to be sending a call for police to respond as well, because they can often get there faster, right? Mm-hmm. Okay, here's a fun fact. Firefighters and paramedics, treasured as they are often playing Xbox or eating chili at the firehouse.
What a stereotype.
I know, right? So when they get a call, they need to pause their game, put their turnout gear on.
Pause their game?
Yeah. Well, pause it.
Come on.
Before they hop into their vehicles to get to you.
Okay.
Police are already generally out patrolling their beat. And if they're not already on a call, they can respond and often get there faster than the fire trucks and the ambulances. Okay. Officers often carry an AED defibrillator and can start CPR and perform on other first aid before the paramedics arrive to take over. So that's why oftentimes the police will get there faster.
The police can do that. Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, they're trained in those things, right? I think they have to be, So they'll often get to an emergency situation before.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Paramedics or the firefighters.
I thought they just did the opposite.
Hurt people.
Uh-huh.
That happens too. Stay on the phone as long as the operator needs you if it's safe to do so. Do not put yourself in danger. If you can't stay on the phone, hang up and get to safety. Do not chase the bad guys. He says that twice. Do not chase the bad guys. What are you going to do if you catch them? I don't want to have to rescue you too. Not me, guys.
Right.
Just in case you're just tuning in. It's a radio show. And what are you going to do if they know you are chasing them and try to evade you and drive over a bunch of children?
Right.
No one is going to deputize you to go into hot pursuit. Mm-hmm. So you don't want to make things worse, right?
You don't have to tell me twice, by the way.
Yeah.
I'm good.
I'm
good at letting the
thinking of Garen.
Garen, yeah, he's so macho.
He wants to chase the bad guys.
Yeah.
I'm going to flex first.
Yeah, he's going to rip off his shirt.
What if you don't speak English? We have translators and translation services available.
Okay.
What if your immigration status is complicated?
Oof.
We live in troubled times, so I cannot guarantee what happens in your jurisdiction, but in mine, we don't ask about your immigration status and don't care. The importance of getting you medical attention or to respond to your domestic violence situation or sexual assault or whatever is my only concern. You need help, I send help.
But then once you're in the hospital, I mean, things are different now, so.
It's hard. It's hard to know here. You know,
Yeah.
we just had this problem at our local hospital, which was a bunch of ICE agents. What if you're a member of the LGBTQ community or other marginalized community? Again, you'd think in 2025 we'd all be unfazed by differing lifestyles, religions, genders, etc., and your mileage might vary in your community, but I can assure you that a 911 operator shouldn't change their level of service depending on any of these factors.
Okay.
What if I call 911 by accident? This happens a lot. Ideally, you'd
It
stay
does? It happens a lot?
I think it does. Ideally, you'd stay on the phone to explain that you misdialed because it's not a big deal. About 7% of my agency's 911 calls are misdials.
Wow.
7%. That seems.
But you have to hit four numbers.
You've heard of butt dialing.
Yeah.
He's been called by butts, smartwatches, phones that get dropped down the stairs, cars, kids, and pets.
Okay.
In my jurisdiction, I'll call back any cell phone hangups to see if I can talk to someone, but since my agency has determined most cell phone hangups are misdials, I can leave it there.
Okay.
So he's not required to. I have to send an officer to any landline that calls.
Oh.
Because that's not going to be a misdial. Right? That's not going to be a butt dial.
Sure.
So especially from a landline, just stay on the phone or be ready to answer when we recall. And if you don't make it weird, I won't make it weird. I might make it weird, guys.
Okay.
And the final thing, if I'm being held hostage, can I call 911 and pretend like I'm ordering a pizza?
The hostage takers are going to let you order a pizza?
Well, like you are going to use your phone because you can't say.
I've seen calls like that
I see what
when
you're
it's
saying.
domestic violence.
Right.
Yeah, right.
If you're in danger, but you.
Okay, yes,
I'm
I
just going to order a
understand.
pizza. Yes, if you're in danger and cannot speak freely, you can call and pretend like you were ordering a pizza. The 911 operator might repeat, "You're calling 911. What's the location of your emergency?" But they should get the hint pretty quickly and will start to ask you yes and no questions. The pizza example is good because it provides an excuse why you'd be saying your address over the phone.
Perfect.
But you could call and pretend to be talking to anyone so long as the 911 operator gets the hint. But the internet has led people to believe that there's a secret code where if you say hold the green peppers, it means you are in a domestic violence situation. Or if you say extra cheese, there's more than one suspect on scene. That's ridiculous. If there was a secret code, then the internet would have already told the bad guys what the code
Right.
is. That's so interesting. I didn't even know that. Oh, and even if you absolutely cannot speak for whatever reason, just leave the line open. I've had 911 open line calls that we tracked to the correct location and most certainly saved lives.
That's what I was going to ask because I see that in TV shows all the time.
And that's everything we got from Eric Anderson.
I love it. That was great.
Thank you so much, Eric. We really appreciate information from a person who works inside and teaches people and has all this expertise. It's really helpful.
Very helpful.
So I found that really interesting. And I thought I should share a fun little story.
Love it.
And guess where it comes out of? The 911 show universe.
Oh, really?
So a lot of their crazy, wildest episode starters are based on real stories.
That's what I thought. I think that was sort of, when it first started, I feel like that was sort of like a selling point.
Yeah. So, okay. This is coming from USA Today, a harbinger of good news and true stories. I mean, I don't know. How is USA Today seen as like...
I think it's just seen as light, but I don't think it's seen as false or anything.
So this is just it's not silly. It's YouTuber cements his head in a microwave for prank.
Oh my God.
Fears for his life. A YouTuber out of the UK feared for his life after a prank went horribly wrong. Jay Swingler, 22, of TGF Bro YouTube channel, placed a plastic bag over his head, held a tube to his mouth to breathe, and then stuck his head into a microwave filled with polyfilla, a plaster, on Wednesday. A friend then used a hairdryer to harden the mixture. About 10 minutes of blow drying stiffened the cement nearly solid. The cement is in like parentheses.
I understand.
Quotations, not parentheses. It's like
a foam.
It's like it hardens, you know, like a cement, but it's not actually cement. Nearly solid, according to a video posted by the group. When Swingler stood up, he said his airway became blocked. "I'm going to die," he can be heard saying in the video. His friends tried to budge the contraption without luck, but did make a hole to help Swingler breathe. Then they called for emergency officials. 5 fire officials spent an hour breaking apart the microwave and plaster from his head, according to a statement released by West Midlands Fire Service. And then there's a link to the tweet, which says, "I cemented my head in a microwave and emergency services came," in quotes, "nearly died. I've never appreciated life so much,"
oh my God,
he said in a video posted to the channel Thursday. As funny as this sounds, this young man, it doesn't.
No.
This young man could quite easily have suffocated or have been seriously injured, said Watch Commander Sean Dakin, officer in charge of the West Midlands Fire Service crew who responded in a statement. Here's their statement, which I love. "We're seriously unimpressed."
Love it.
5 of our firefighters were tied up for an hour this afternoon, freeing a YouTube prankster whose head had been cemented inside a microwave oven. And then it has pictures of them doing their work to get his head out.
Oh, I can't wait to see the pictures.
And that's it. He survived, and hopefully he's doing something with his life that's less stupid now.
This is just really beyond stupid, and I can't believe it didn't happen in America. That's the part
It does seem...
That's got America written all over it.
It's so American. It's like how, you know...
Oh, I missed the part where you said it wasn't here, because when you said emergency services, I was like, that's a weird thing for an American
England.
to say.
Yeah.
England, okay.
Wow, what a dumbass.
I know. It does really... You know, I don't want to be one of those old people who's like, the kids are so well these days. But then with all the dummies who accidentally die doing YouTube challenges and like falling off cliffs, taking selfies, it's hard for me not to be like, is it just too much lead in the water? Like, what's happening?
Well, what's happening is that everyone needs to be a star.
Yeah.
That's all it is.
Yeah.
If this wasn't on video, they wouldn't have done it. It's just everyone needs clout. It's just exhausting.
No, these boys would just be masturbating if it weren't for...
In a microwave. And then letting that harden around their heads.
They've just been putting their dicks in the microwave. If it weren't for the video aspect of it.
Exactly.
Remember the good old days when guys were just putting their dicks in microwaves? Not their heads.
But if you have a piercing, if you have a Prince Albert, do not put your dick in the microwave.
It's not safe.
You do an MRI, you got to take it out.
You gotta take it out. Yeah.
I can't.
Which part of that you can't handle? The taking out of the piercing?
Whole situation.
Or the getting the piercing?
That entire scenario.
Have you ever been with a guy who had a piercing down there?
No.
Yeah.
Have you?
No. No.
I would be horrified.
I would be horrified.
That would came at me.
I mean,
that's
to
gonna
each
get
his
caught.
own, but
That's gonna get caught on something. You guys.
No, I mean, maybe it feels great, but like, I would just be like, please put that away.
Yeah. Okay. Well,
on that note, should we take a break? We'll ask our guest if he has one.
Oh, that's great. That's a good segue. We'll be back right after this.
Mr. Gecko, you're a huge inspiration to us all, but who was your muse?
My dear old Nan. She would tell me, always remember to be true to yourself and to use that fast and friendly claim support on the Geico app. I follow her advice to this day.
Get more than just savings. Get more with Geico.
Hello, welcome back.
Oh, welcome back to you.
So our break was potentially exciting because Garen told us that a tree had fallen outside and hit someone's car.
Yeah.
And Chris is parked outside in front, but then we went to look and
it's over there.
Oh, it's a block down?
It's across the street on the other side.
Oh,
Thank
okay.
goodness. I would be so bummed if a tree fell on my car. I just washed it.
Then that would suck.
You know, I do not like to clean my car. It's a thing I can't stand to do. But I found a new cool car wash that you just drive through it. And then it's done.
Oh, you mean there are no people? You just drive through it yourself?
Yes.
Yeah.
You have to vacuum it yourself then, which
Right.
I'm a little bit opposed to, but it's fine. I can manage that much.
Nice.
But you don't have to interact with anyone because it's like a little push button. You pick what you want and then drive through. And
But aren't there people there to guide you to drive it through?
A little bit, yeah. But really, after that, after your first time, you don't even really have to deal with them. I sound like a hermit.
You really sound like an antisocial
asshole,
filthy person.
I'm a disgusting woman.
I'm a disgusting woman.
I really am. How was your break? Oh, we just went through it.
It was just I thought we were going to see a smashed car. I mean, I was hoping it wasn't yours, but so
wouldn't
no
it be
smashed
fun
car
to go out and see a smashed car.
Yeah,
we didn't though. That would be an emergency. Speaking of,
yes,
what's the segue again?
On the first half of the show, should I just do it?
Yeah, would you?
On the first half of the show, we talked about how to survive 911, and on the second half of the show, we're going to talk about how to survive a 911 situation
with our guest Will Becton.
Hi, Will.
Hey, Will.
Hi, guys.
You guys might know Will from his own studio, Jet Road Studios. You've got a new episode coming out, Bad Elizabeth.
Yeah,
it's a podcast studio.
Yes, it's a podcast studio.
Yep. We actually, Jimmy Pardo has been in there. He was on Life and Comedy, which was awesome. It was great to see Jimmy again. Yep. Sorry to bring him up.
That's
but we do a pilot series called Jet Road Studios Presents, which actually Kristine did a really funny pilot called Lady Killers.
Yeah, everybody should listen to it.
Yeah, it was really funny. It was like a scripted, like two people that were in the Midwest, which was actually, I think, based on your upbringing a little bit?
Yeah, a little bit of based on my hometown.
Yeah. The super sport, and there are a lot of good references, like Ohio references. So every episode is a pilot for a different show, and the one that we did, it was Gideon Evans and Kathy Egan. Kathy Egan are two Daily Show veterans. I know Gideon from UCB back in New York, but they had an idea, which I think was Kathy's idea initially, called Bad Elizabeth, which is just what it sounds. It's just Bad Elizabeths. Each episode.
I listened to the Elizabeth Finch
that's
episode.
The pilot.
She is the woman the Grey's Anatomy woman who tricked everybody into thinking she
we've
has
covered
cancer.
her extensively.
Yes.
Yeah.
But I can't get enough. I will absolutely listen to it.
It's good. You'll like it.
The story's got legs. It just keeps on going. And then
Elizabeth Holmes.
Yeah, Elizabeth Holmes is one. And then there's
Lizzie Borden.
Yep.
Okay. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I'm just.
There's a lot of Bad Elizabeths.
I guess.
No, it seems disproportionate, the amount of Elizabeths that have gone awry. So that's basically what the podcast is. And it's going to come out. We're going to do a limited run, season 1, which would be 8 episodes about various Elizabeths.
Is there one place to go to see what all of the shows are?
Yeah, Jet Road Studios Presents.
Okay, great. And yes, I listened to your guys's, and it was great. It was fabulous.
Yeah, that cast was incredible.
Yeah.
You guys procured great talent for that. I was happy to know. I mean, I obviously knew Julie Brister, but man, Joel Spence, really funny. Kimberly Clark, everybody was really funny.
We got lucky with just a cast that really worked well together.
Yeah,
I think
totally.
Like a lot of really talented people. We lucked out.
So cool.
Yeah,
love it.
You're from Georgia.
Yes.
And is this where your story takes place?
I was trying to pinpoint the mountains where we were. I'm pretty sure it was the North Georgia mountains.
Oh, wow.
There's a place in North Georgia called Sky Valley that basically, you know how in the Southeast there's like places that are like Lookout Mountain. It's like you see 7 states from one mountain.
Right, yeah.
Like there's a slight chance it might be North Carolina. I'm pretty sure North Georgia mountains.
Okay.
And basically we went on a retreat. It was I went to a Christian high school.
Okay.
I wasn't Christian.
Okay.
But I was surrounded by a lot of Christians.
Yes.
And went to, it was a thing called Young Life. Have you ever heard of that?
No. That sounds.
I'm already worried.
My hackles are up.
I'm sure like Pete Holmes probably has heard of Young Life.
Yeah, right.
But basically it's like a Christian fellowship organization. And so like it was like a summer retreat where you go up there for like, I think it was like a week. And, you can go to talk to some people about the Bible like at one point of the day, or you can like
Can you also not do that?
You can forego that, which is what we did. And so we basically one day we wanted to hike up the mountain, which was kind of like the main the one that you look at and say, like, that's the one. So it was me and my friend Derek and Charles. And so we had some basic, kind of camping stuff, nothing serious. But, I mean, I know we built a fire up there, so we at least had a lighter. But basically, so we, got a backpack full of stuff, and we're like, let's go hike up the mountain and just hang out there all day.
Yeah.
And that'll be great. And so on the way up, it was starting to get, it was kind of like the afternoon at this point. There were some people coming down the mountain, and they were like, hey, just so you know, there's a really steep cliff, like on the way up.
Yeah.
So you guys might want to like bow around a little bit to go. Otherwise, you'll just have to walk around like we did or whatever. Like, okay.
Yeah.
And so we did that. We kind of like walked up the mountain, and then we set up shop at the top of the mountain, and it was pretty cold. I guess this must have been on like a winter break or something because it was cold. And so we built a fire, and we made a sort of like, it was like a fort. Basically, it was a bunch of fallen tree limbs and stuff. And it was almost like something, at the beach when you make like a driftwood castle and everything's kind of interconnected. It's like a fence wall.
Like a lean-to?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, kind of lean-to-ish.
Yeah.
Like
adjacent.
a hobo would be at home there.
Yeah.
You had a stick with a handkerchief on it.
Pretty much. Yeah. We had a harmonica, so that definitely falls.
Just came out of nowhere.
Same blood type. Yeah. And we were very happy up there.
Okay.
But it just got really cold. Because we were that far up, and the let's just say the logs didn't really block out the wind very well. It was like, and if you were in the thing, then your eyes would get filled with smoke, and if you're out of the thing, you're freezing. So we're like, okay, I think we're gonna put a button on this. Let's just walk back down.
Yeah.
Is it dark at this point?
At this point, it's dark.
Okay. And you guys, I'm just double checking. You're in high school.
I think we were probably about 15 or 16.
So
we're like
younger than I even thought. Okay.
Yeah, we're like freshman, sophomore,
Youngins.
somewhere around there.
Okay.
Yeah. And so we're like, all right, we got to just bail. We're not going to spend the night up here. Let's start walking down. And then we were sort of at one point, and we were like, oh yeah, we have to remember that cliff.
Oh,
Keep the cliff in mind.
Don't forget the cliff.
No.
Let's not lose sight of the cliff.
Yeah.
And so we were walking down, and it's fucking really dark. Like, it's very dark. And so we keep on kind of like, and I'm notorious for a bad sense of direction. But I also am like, when I'm in, like, I'd go hunting with my dad a lot. So but I fancied myself like the guy that knew how to be in the woods a little bit or whatever, but horrible sense of direction. So at one point,
did any of the three of you have a flashlight?
I don't think so.
Oh, okay.
Is that considered Appalachia still?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah. I mean, Deliverance is, it's that area, it's like there's all kinds of, was it the Oconee? We used to go whitewater rafting on the Deliverance River. And yeah, it's like the base of the Appalachian Trail. Like the people that, like there's like, I don't know where you enter the Appalachian Trail, but that's about where you get on it.
Yeah.
And then you can go all the way up. Some people do it all the way. Like those are called through hikers. Those are the people that don't smell good.
Sure.
Those are the people that aren't allowed in the restaurant.
Yeah.
And there's other people that do it in like sections or whatever. But this is definitely like kind of the entry point of the Appalachian Trail.
Okay.
And so we were coming down, and at one point we just couldn't see shit, and we were just like, kind of heel to toe shuffle walking.
God.
And like we just kind of had an eerie feeling, and my friend Charles was like, "Hold on, I don't trust this." Like, and so he took a stick and threw it, and it hit a tree which was pretty close to us, and then it fell.
Oh my God.
And we just didn't hear it.
Oh my God.
Drop.
Oh my God.
We were like, holy shit.
Oh my God.
And then we threw another one, and then we kind of strained, and then we heard that one. We were definitely really close to the cliff.
Okay.
Probably within like 20 feet of this like sheer drop.
So you're walking on the cliff's edge?
We were walking
basically?
down towards the cliff.
Okay.
Yeah. We were facing,
The drop.
The drop.
Okay.
And so we were like, let's backtrack a little bit, and then let's sidetrack a little bit. And so we kind of, went very slowly and did the stick test as we went, and almost like like in The Parent Trap, the thing that the girls told the stepmom to do with the sticks. You remember that when they knock them together? It reminded me of that. but we were. It was very nerve-wracking, and then we finally, went far enough to the side that we felt good, and then went down the rest of the mountain. And when we kind of approached the base of the mountain, we saw just like a constellation of flashlights down below.
So you kind of could see where the camp was, where you needed to get.
Yeah, and we're like, oh, good, flashlights. And then we're like, oh, shit. They're probably looking for us. It was like a search party.
Oh, no.
Like it was, a bunch of Christians, counselors with flashlights.
That's what I was wondering. How do they even let you go?
We weren't, I don't think we were supposed to be doing that.
Right.
You didn't ask permission.
We did not run it by anybody.
Okay.
Yeah.
You just kind of took off.
And I'm not sure if the plan was to stay up all night, to stay there all night, or if that just kind of morphed as we were up there. I can't remember what the initial plan was. But at one point, I know we were determined to stay up all night, stay up on the mountain all night, and then we bailed on that.
Yeah.
So finally, we just kind of approached the first sort of older-looking counselor we could find and be like, "We're the three guys that you can't find. Sorry."
We're the three idiots.
Yeah.
You know what I just realized? I'm sorry to cut you off.
No worries.
But these are the microwave guys.
These are the microwave
from
guys.
the earlier story that before social media.
Yeah.
This is the kind of hijinks they'd get into.
Right. We were talking about there was a guy who put that foam stuff that hardens. He put it in a microwave and put his head in it. And then, surprise, surprise, couldn't breathe and couldn't get out of it. But he did it for a YouTube thing. And
YouTube prankster.
Like a prankster.
Oh my God.
And they had to call this was in England. But we're like, what makes people do shit like this? And it's kind of, undeveloped 15-year-old, although they weren't 15.
They were 22, but undeveloped
male brain.
young male brains.
Yeah.
They're just I'm not going to think this through. I'm just going to do this thing.
I'm going to go without a flashlight.
Yeah. But it's also the young idea of not thinking things through and just let's go do this thing.
Yeah, you just kind of heel your way to a really bad idea.
Yes,
It's
yes.
incrementally, you're like, where the fuck did we end up in this? At one point, this is the same group of friends, we would do things my mom was a big gardener, and we had a magic and medicine of plants book.
Okay.
And in the back of it would be here's all the ones that are psychotropic or whatever. And so
Okay.
we would take it and basically do a garden tour of all my friends' parents' gardens and be like, morning glory seeds, and there's some opium poppies, and or whatever, myrtle, and
try to get a high.
Yeah, and then we would try to figure out what the best way to prepare it was. It wasn't very effective. None of it. We've never
none of it worked.
No, and we would watch Kindergarten Cop or something. It
Yeah.
was that.
So funny.
The only way to watch Kindergarten Cop is on Myrtle.
Yeah,
It's just so you know.
The best way to. It's like Dark Side of the Moon backwards.
yeah.
That's awesome.
With a little bit of Wizard of Oz synced up.
Did you guys get in trouble?
Yeah. Well, not really. There was very little I don't know what the recourse would have been, to lock us in a cabin or something. It was like a scolding.
Read this Bible.
Yeah. But the interesting thing, the sort of footnote of this was that was memorable for me and my two friends. And then at one point, not one point, it's a very specific point, my wedding day, both Charles and Derek were there.
Oh.
And we were in a group of friends, and we were just kind of having memory lane kind of conversation. And then this story came up, and I basically, told it fairly similarly to what you guys just heard. And then the conversational circle kind of drifted apart or whatever. And Derek was like, "Hey, Will, I was the one that threw the stick." And I was like, "Oh, I'm sorry.
Oh my God.
Charles didn't throw the stick?" And he's like, "No, I threw the stick." all these years.
I saved us.
Yeah, you've been giving Charles credit for saving us. I threw the stick.
Oh,
and I was like, oh, okay. Man, all right, I'm going to have to like train myself. I'm going to have to like re-remember the story.
Right.
Because I had like 20 years or something of
thinking Charles did.
Charles throwing the stick.
Yeah.
And I was like, I got to replace that with Derek throwing the stick.
Did you ask Charles if he remembers that it was Derek?
That's a really good question.
Charles is like, in his memory, also thinks he threw the stick.
Yeah, well, maybe he did.
There's a little
Are you sure it wasn't you?
I know I didn't throw the stick because I was too stubborn. I was like, no, that's not the cliff. We're done.
Oh my God, that is so terrifying.
Yeah.
I at first was like, oh, this Derek is like a jackass. Why does he need the credit? And then the more you were saying it, I was like, no, I can understand why he would want the credit.
Yeah, if he
He's
did
like setting the record straight.
Yeah.
You know? It's like
Yeah.
part of the lore of our friend group to a certain extent.
Yeah.
You know? So it should be accurate.
And also how you kind of see yourself
Yeah.
of
Yeah.
like
He
in your life is like,
he based his whole life on I threw the stick.
Yeah.
I'm the guy who throws the stick.
so many career decisions could have been made on that. You know what I mean?
Yes.
Like he's like, I can get into Princeton.
Yeah,
I'm
threw the
the
stick.
guy that threw the stick.
His college essays were all based on he threw the stick.
Probably when we were a little bit younger. We were about 12, but it was the same group of friends.
I love this.
We
We summoned a demon.
we were big Ouija board people, but
Charles was really hard to convince.
He's mad that he didn't get the credit for it.
yeah, it was Derek summoned. But so we it was an interesting combination of things. I think I was turning like 11 or 12, and this was in the Blockbuster days. Mm-hmm. And the two movies we rented were Eddie Murphy Raw
Oh my
yes.
God.
and The Exorcist.
Wow. Perfect.
The
Perfect
number
for
one double
12-year-olds.
feature at the
So
New Beverly
we
Hills.
watched Eddie Murphy Raw first, I'm pretty sure.
Oh my God.
And then we all got ready for The Exorcist, and my cat had kittens.
Oh.
So each of us had our own kitten.
Yes.
It's like a
This is
comfort
so
animal.
hilarious.
As we watched
So
The
cute.
Exorcist.
Just like three 12-year-old boys holding
I
kids
know.
and watching the dirtiest stand-up. Like
Yeah.
Raw is so
Raw is
Yeah.
pretty far out.
That's about the same age I saw it because my
Yeah.
brothers like watched it so much and
the
quoted it.
older sibling
Yeah.
thing puts you in this.
Yeah.
That's
Oh,
when
you're seeing all the stuff.
and you're listening to Black Sabbath
Yeah.
early and all
Oh,
that
yeah.
stuff. Like
Is Raw the red leather jacket or is that Delirious?
I think it's Raw,
Okay.
but I can't
that is,
remember.
that is a good question.
I don't remember.
One's sort of more paisley. One's like a purple paisley, I think.
Yeah. I feel like I still could quote lines from those though.
Oh, my
Like,
God.
Still stuff will come out of my head that I'm like, I think that's from Raw. Like something about a cracker. Like you're
And
just
comedian's really good. And
Yeah.
there's some routines that are in both, so it's sort
Oh.
of like I feel or just like his dad. Like you hear
Yeah.
sections about his dad in both, so that can kind of
Yes,
make it
yes.
a little blurry.
I could see your son, not so much Raw, but or Raw, but just like with a scary movie and a kitten on his lap,
For sure.
with his friend.
Oh,
I could
yeah.
see that 100%.
Oh, 100%.
Well, this was great.
This was really fun.
Thank you
oh my
so
God.
much.
I love your childhood hijinks.
Yeah, no, I gotta talk to Charles. we gotta figure that out.
Give us a follow up on who
Yeah.
actually threw the stick.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm gonna go ahead and say right now that Derek threw the stick, but just for full, we just have to like button this up. You know, we gotta
Let's
dot
get
the
to the
I's
bottom
and
of
cross
this.
the T's on this one. you
Yeah.
know.
That'd be great.
Yeah, next wedding or somebody else's wedding.
Yeah,
No,
not yours. You're done.
You're good.
I'm good. I'm a one wedding guy.
Yeah, we love Amber. We couldn't get Amber on his partner in life and in business, right?
Yeah.
Amber is a little shy about going on podcasts.
Yeah.
but you love her. She's delightful.
Aw.
She's
Yeah, I
funny
get along.
and cool and smart. Everybody should check out Jet Road Studio Presents
Aw, thank
Bad
you.
Elizabeth, which is premiering on the 18th, right?
Yeah, that'll be a standalone show as of the 18th.
Yeah.
And that'll be it's really when we got really good guests too, which
Nice.
is like Jane and some other people I can't divulge yet, but
Nice.
but
Don't
we're
spoil
excited.
it. The first episode I listened to with the Elizabeth Finch episode, and I really I was very entertained. And I know the story. I mean, we've talked about it a lot. I've read the articles.
It doesn't matter.
I've seen the documentary, but like the two hosts are former Daily Show writers.
Yeah, so they're great.
Fun to listen
to.
Their
research is like impeccable.
Wow.
Like I love when they send the research in for the episode. I'm like,
how fun.
Chomping at the bit. I'm like, here we go. Time to read some research. Because that one is like the amount of twists and turns. It's like the Pee-wee's Big Adventure road sign scene or whatever, where he's like, all of a sudden it's just like going on. Like, that's the Elizabeth Finch story. That thing's.
And they have good camaraderie, those two. They have good. It's nice when you find hosts to listen to who you like. And look, I'm not going to tell you to not listen to Lady Killers. Well, a couple more years. A couple more years. We'll get it. Thank you so much, Will.
Thank you.
And
we'll be back with What Did We Learn Today?
Danielle,
Kristine,
are you ready to learn what we learned today?
More ready than I've ever been.
I love that. Adam 12 ran over 7 seasons from September 21st, 1968 until May 20, 1975, airing 174 episodes.
So it started the year after 911 service went into action.
What does Adam 12 mean?
That's their car signal or something.
Okay. What does that have to do with 911?
We asked if when it was set.
When you said that the 911 service started in 1967, I was like, oh, that's interesting because on Adam 12, I seem to remember them calling, emergency. So I was trying to put it in perspective.
Of thinking, did those people call 911?
Yeah.
Got it.
I tried to see if maybe that was part of the conceit of the show. It was like to introduce people to the idea of
that's really interesting.
Nothing really came up. So I'm going to say that's what it was.
That is a slow-paced, great show. It's super slow-paced, but there's something so comforting about it.
Okay.
And it's a drama. Like, I always thought it was a comedy for some reason. It's drama.
It's just LA police going...
I have to look into that.
And solving... Or not solving, just like, arresting people, stopping crimes, whatever.
It'd be fun to see LA at that time period.
Yeah, that's the great thing. You see all of the... In fact, the first house I lived in was on the show.
Oh, really?
And then we watched another episode and the second house I lived in that my dad still lives in was also on the show years later.
That's wild.
Isn't that weird?
Yeah. The inside and the outside too?
No. Just a shot.
Oh, wow. That's so cool. Hey guys, this is a hot tip. Don't cement your head into household appliances.
Good tip.
I hope people will not do that now that they've heard us say not to do it. The fictional river in the movie Deliverance is called the Kahulawasi River. However, the scenes were actually filmed on the Chattooga River, which is a real river that forms the border between northeastern Georgia and northwestern South Carolina. The Chattooga River was used for most of the river scenes, including the canoeing sequences.
That's interesting that they thought they felt the necessity to rename it.
Yeah.
I mean, the whole thing is that it takes place in Appalachia, right?
Maybe they don't want people to
associate their river with the bad things happening.
Interesting. Maybe it was a conceit they had to give the people. Because aren't those guys in that scene, the banjo scene, like those are real Appalachians, right? I believe. What?
Calling them Appalachians is
that wrong? Is that the wrong term?
I don't even know. I've just never heard it used like that, and it's.
I don't know.
It's very funny. I think so. I think that is correct.
They were not paid actors. Well, hopefully they paid them, but they were not professional actors.
I mean, they're inbred, right? Like
they're supposed to be,
and they look it. I thought that's why they were used.
I don't know.
Anyway,
I don't know the history.
Google are the people in Deliverance inbred. See what comes up, Karen.
Yeah.
There's a whole genre of TikTok dedicated to Appalachia, and it's fascinating.
Really?
Because there's a lot of legends and lore, and like everyone's like, don't go outside after dark in Appalachia. Don't open your door if someone knocks in at night in Appalachia. Like, it's really, really cool and kind of fascinating.
Interesting.
What am I looking at? Oh, Deliverance.
Okay. When pairing a comedy film with a horror film, it is important to watch the comedy film second to lessen the impact of the scares on your dreams.
Yeah,
that's a good idea.
The comedy cleanses the horror.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
It's a good
These are
amuse-bouche.
Sorbet.
Life lessons.
Yeah.
Oh, right.
Palate cleanser.
Oh, amuse-bouche is first.
First.
So I got that wrong. 1987's Eddie Murphy Raw is the purple leather look, and 1983's Delirious is red.
Okay.
Okay.
Thank you.
Now, I don't want to actually, you guys, because it might be either or, but I believe it's Appalachia.
No, I knew I was going to ask you because I know that this is a whole thing.
Isn't that what I said?
No, I said Appalachia.
You guys are doing the sh and not the ch.
Oh.
But I am just, I'm very just Appalachia adjacent.
Uh-huh.
So I feel like an honorary Appalachian, but I'm not. I'm just kind of over the river. So people who live in actual territory, it's a huge territory. Oh, I'm so excited. There's a new newsletter for how to survive.
Yes.
And I know it's going to be funny because Danielle did it. I'm very behind on my newsletter duties, but I'm getting back to it next week.
So have you been in the mountains?
On the trail, on the Appalachian Trail, or just mean in Appalachia?
General, yeah.
Yeah, of course.
Oh,
lots
okay.
and lots, because it's so much of it is, I have family that lived there and just traveling, so it's just, and I don't have to drive that far in Ohio to be in, part of Ohio is in Appalachia as well, so I don't have to go that far. But it also might be a thing where it's a preference of you can say it either or, and it doesn't.
No. I think I told you this. A friend of mine, who is from North Carolina. I'm not sure. I don't even know if that's considered. I know Appalachia takes up like 8 states or something.
It's huge. Yeah, it's a huge territory.
But she corrected Ken Jennings on Twitter or Blue Sky.
Nice.
Because he pronounced it the way I pronounced it.
Yeah.
And I think he came back with, actually, you can do it either way.
I think that's why I didn't want to be like, guys, you're doing it wrong.
No, but really, I mean, if people are from a place, then that's how you should pronounce it. Like when I finally learned that Nevadans say Nevada and not Nevada.
Yes.
Now I have it in my head, say Nevada.
Yes.
Even though it sounds so wrong to me.
Nevada.
Yes. So here's where, this is the map.
Yeah.
Oh my God. Just take us up like our whole.
Yeah. So my town, see where the point is in Ohio? That's like where my town is at that point.
Okay.
So it's pretty close. I mean, you're not getting away with that much, Kimmel. Who do you think you are?
You're hill people.
Yeah, for sure we're hill people.
Did you find it? Okay.
In Deliverance, they used a mix of local actors and local people as extras and professional actors.
Okay.
And the guy that you're thinking of does not appear to have been actually inbred, allegedly.
Okay.
He grew up to look very normal.
Really?
Yeah.
You're kidding.
No, he looks.
Can I see a picture?
Here, that's who you're basically talking about, right? The kid, right?
I
the
thought
banjo
there was
boy.
Yeah, I thought there was someone stranger looking. Okay.
Here is current look.
Oh yeah, he looks totally normal. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, just looks like a normal guy.
Yeah.
But
I think I was remembering it different in my head. Like a different person that maybe I saw in something else.
I think that movie just imprints on all of us if you see it as a child, and then you're scarred forever.
Yeah.
It's like Clockwork Orange. They made some movies in the 70s that really just, I think, fucked us up.
I
forever
liked this guy in high school.
Mm-hmm.
And he told me, he was like an intellectual, and he told me that his favorite movie was Clockwork Orange.
I bet.
So I was like, okay, well, I better watch Clockwork Orange.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, oh my God, I hate this so much. I hate everything about this. And the reason why I hate it so much is because, well, it's just not my kind of thing anyway, but that they use Singing in the Rain as the song that they like beat people up to.
No.
I was like, well, you lost me. I'm never going to enjoy this.
So you have 2 options in this situation, Danielle. One is you have to pretend to like it because you like this guy, or you have to be like, I don't like this guy anymore. What happened?
I still liked him.
Yeah.
I don't remember if I ever told him I watched it. Maybe I watched it I don't think so because I didn't go out with him or anything. Maybe it was years later I watched it. I don't know.
Oh, okay.
I can't remember.
I would have pretended, I think, to like it because I was such a dummy back then. I would have not had enough of my own identity. I bet.
I could have absolutely gone that way. I'm not sure. But it's just, there's certain genre of film that's just like, I don't like it.
Gives me the heebie-jeebies.
Heebie-jeebies
right?
is the right word.
You get the feeling, like the kids say, the ick.
The ick.
Right?
I've never seen it.
I don't think
I mean, it's
you'd like
considered
it.
a classic.
It is.
I know it's one of those like this list of I can't believe I've never seen this famous movie.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Hot takes.
Hot takes.
This has been called Hot Takes
Hot
on
Take Corner.
things from 50 to 75 years ago.
Yes, exactly.
So you're leaving today.
I am. I'm going on a trip. We're going to Sequoia and Yosemite.
You have warm clothes, cold clothes?
Well, this is the interesting thing.
Yeah.
I thought it was going to be really hot, and then I looked it up, and it's going to be pretty cool.
Yeah, you gotta have you gotta be like prepared for all the temperatures.
Yeah. Well, I brought one pair of shorts that I could wear every day if I have to, but I brought leggings like I wear to class.
Yeah.
Because I was like, I don't really have any lightweight pants. And I was like, oh, I'll just wear leggings.
Perfect. So you have fleece?
You think it's gonna be that cold?
Well, it in the evening.
Maybe we won't be outside in the evening. I don't know. I brought a sweatshirt. I brought more than one thing to put over me. If I'm
you going
cold.
to the ocean at all?
I don't. Is that part of it?
I don't know. I don't know. Like when you go up, maybe you go.
No idea.
Well,
I don't know what we're doing.
It can be cold in the forest. I don't know. I get cold so easily that I'm always like, bring a hat to keep my ears warm. Bring a fleece to put on my. I'm always like the morning. I want coffee. I'm cold. I want a fleece.
Yeah.
I want to.
Well, we're not camping. Did you think we were camping?
No.
Oh, okay. Yeah, you know me better than that. So,
you have comfortable shoes to hike in.
Yes.
Okay.
I made sure all three of us. I'm like, everyone has shoes. Everyone has shoes, right? Everyone has. But I just realized I did pack a hat, but I packed a visor because I thought it was going to be hot originally. But that's okay. I have a hooded sweatshirt and.
Okay.
You know.
I'm just so excited for you to be in the trees.
Yeah, I hope it'll be super nice.
You know, in the trees, it's really magical.
I'm going next week.
Where are you going?
I'm going to Sequoia.
You're going to?
Just for a day, basically.
Okay.
That's a long drive for a day.
My friend Jess, she saw this thing on TikTok. She's like, okay, I want to go have dinner by a river. I'm like,
what do you mean dinner by a river?
There's a hotel there that's got this like patio thing set up next to this kind of ragey Creek River thing.
Okay.
It's really pretty and cool. And she's like, you want to go? I'm like, sure, why not?
Can you text me the name of the restaurant?
I'll figure it out.
Because we don't really, when we went to Hawaii, for instance, I planned like 3 activities we were going to do. Like it was pretty, like I knew what was going on. My life has been a little bit chaotic lately. And so I don't know what we're doing. We're just going and we're just going to walk. I have no plans. I'm just like, we'll figure it out. I don't know. Oliver is not a nature person. So I'm sure he'll be fine. But it's just, I have no idea what to expect. Are you staying at like a
lodge, a hotel, Airbnb? What's the
hotel? Or maybe it's kind of lodgy. I think they're both hotels.
Well, remember, this is a good piece of advice we got from Jackie Cation that I stand by.
Oh, yeah.
Is when you want your coffee or where you want to find a good place to eat is you look for the best pour over coffee.
Right.
And that will help you find good coffee. Right. And probably good baked goods.
Other things, right.
And that's going to get you to like a hip good place. So you don't end up at like a shitty Denny kind of situation. Unless you're like, I like shitty diners.
Well, I mean, it's sort of in my DNA.
Then that's fine. But if you're like, I know I want my coffee to be good, or like, I know I like to be in a place that's a little bit.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, we'll see. I have no idea what it's going to be like.
That's nice. You just go into it open and let yourself be open to it and enjoy and relax.
For Yosemite, I bought a pass. Mm-hmm. So I guess you drive in and then, but I don't know, like, how far do you drive in? Do you drive in and then walk, or are you supposed to drive through the whole thing? I have no idea.
I think you're not going to see all of it because it's massive.
Right.
And then you're just going to pick, you're going to have to do one of those like,
you're going to climb El Capitan, right?
Yeah.
I would say you're going to pick like best hikes. You're going to have to do a little research and just figure out.
We'll have to do it in the car, I guess.
Yeah, you'll have time.
That's what I'm saying. I usually plan ahead of time and I just haven't. So
that's okay.
We'll see.
It doesn't matter because you're going to, it's going to be beautiful.
Yeah.
And you're not going to be like, oh, no, we didn't do the best hikes, because you're going to look at it like, we're going to do the ones that we do.
Right.
And like, it's on, what day is it? You're going to be there over the weekend. Just pick ones that if you're like, I don't want to be around crowds, try to pick ones that aren't going to be the most popular ones, you know.
Right. Okay. Well,
it's going to be fun.
Yeah, we'll see. Okay. I think it'll be fun. And then like that.
And then like that.
And then like that.
And just like that.
They canceled it.
Yeah, I heard.
Oh, that terrible show got canceled.
I like it.
You like it?
Lot.
You do?
It's terrible. But there's something about it that I like.
Okay.
Like, I don't know. This season particularly I like better than the other two, but you know, things end, things go away.
They
People
do.
have to,
just like this show.
You have to go on.
We're at the end of the episode.
We are at the end.
Danielle has to get on the road.
Yep.
You do.
Yeah.
And we have to get to our lives, our busy lives, Karen.
Right.
Everybody, thanks for listening.
Yeah.
I hope you're having a great summer.
Yeah, I hope so.
And what else? Till next time?
Till next time.
Remain calm.
Wherever you go, whatever they get into, from chill time to everyday adventures, protect your dog from parasites with Credelio Quattro. For full safety information, side effects, and warnings, visit CredelioQuattroLabel.com. Consult your vet or call 1-888-545-5973. Ask your vet for Credelio Quattro and visit QuattroDog.com.